So I bought this little ripper is what I'm calling it, the 1983 ATC 70 on Facebook Marketplace. So I think everybody should have a three-wheel death machine. I'm just kidding, but I had one as a kid and I loved it. I think everybody should ride one. I just wanted to make sure this thing would run before I put all this money into it, but it ended up turning out great.
Runs like a champ. Ran out of gas.
I made this custom grab bar with some 2-inch by 1/4-inch thick aluminum stock. Made some little speed holes with the step bit and TIG welded it up. Turned out pretty cool. Now we're on to the ignition side of things. I got the CDI conversion. Points were a pain in the butt, man. All right, guys. I've got my stator plate off. Man, I have messed with these points over and over. I finally had it running for a little bit. Just a pain in the butt, man. I went ahead and got the, the ohtokc. I'm really not even sure. The guy from Malaysia, he was super cool to deal with. I'm gonna go ahead and put the good stuff on it, man. I've heard a lot of good stuff about this through Facebook and whatnot, but super easy from what I can see. You have your black and white wire that goes straight to the coil. You have a ground wire, and of course you got the little ignition box right here. It looks like that you mount up somewhere. You have a neutral safety wire if you want to use it, but I mean, this thing looks pretty cool, man. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm hoping this diagram will help people with their wiring. I had no clue it was out there. It would have really helped me. It's pretty simple, but this really clarifies it really good. All right, guys. I'm going to try and do this CDI conversion, do all the wiring. I'll get it on video. I might put it on time lapse for you. Cutting off the wire from the switch, the hot side of the switch, which is the black and white, and then the black and white off the coil. And I'm gonna solder them together, and then they go to the black and white wire off of the CDI, if that makes sense. So, and there's a ground from the switch up top, the on-off switch, that grounds out the coil which kills the engine. And then there's also a ground from the CDI. I'm gonna run all the same spot. So it'll all be one ground point. So really like using these real good insulated crimps. I don't know if you can see that, but once you heat shrink them, they have the little gel that comes out, or the glue. Really good, tight fit. I was gonna solder my connection, but I'm gonna use these, the female and male clamp, and they have the heat shrink built in, which is really good stuff. So, and I can unplug it at 2 spots. So I can undo it at the CDI, and I can undo it up at the coil. So I have my main power wire off my coil, right? I have my black, I have a green and black coming from the on-off switch right here. So how the switch works is the green, which I have grounded right here at the coil to the frame of the bike. You ground out the coil, and that's what kills the ignition to the bike. So this is my main power wire coming from my CDI that goes to the coil. But also, the way it kills through the switch is it grounds to the power inside the switch up there. So you have to run your hot wire with the green wire up to the switch. Not a big deal, super easy. So that's about it. I made this to where I could plug and unplug it real easy, and that's about it. Let me come over here and I'll show you. So I cut and just heat shrinked and clamped down on it with a piece of pliers. Then mounted all my wiring up through here real nice and neat. And then I actually have my CDI box up front by the coil. The way it looks, I think it'll work fine, be hid pretty well. We're gonna try it out and see. So.
Do it one more time, but I ain't seen it. I've seen it, but yeah, that's fine.
Okay. We give it some gas. Son of, boy, my knot saved me.
Finally got it there. Now turn the choke off. Oh, it's off.
Boy, it sounded good, didn't it?